weird midweek stream, huh? Yeah, it's fall break currently at the university that I'm currently attending, so I'm taking advantage and streaming. I was going to do laundry today, but they are replacing all the laundry machines, so I can't really do anything else. And yeah, you joined at a good time, even though I barely started streaming myself. Uh, and I'm currently struggling to get up a one block spiral staircase that requires jumping. I don't know how deep I am. I was in the end real quick. If you haven't seen that VOD, go watch because that was one of the better ones. I reinstalled my Vanilla Twigs packs. Where am I? There I am. And I just need to get back to base at night. Fun. Yes. Oh my god, why do you have an enchanted bow? And like most streams when I'm streaming and it's night, I didn't add. I did, okay. I've done something dumb. I don't have essential. So yeah, I'm currently struggling right now. Pray that they don't have tridents. Pray that they don't follow me up here, because if they do, I am dead as a doornail. Well, regardless, I'm probably going to die anyway. So, chalk that one up for the scoreboard. And if anything, I've also probably lost where my base is. And yes, I do remember that I need to download Essential Mod. Meaning that once this stream is over, I am going back out of the world, downloading Essential, so I can at least have Zoom again. Oh, is that the spider noise? Oh, I don't like that noise. That was a spider noise, wasn't it? And I know my base is somewhere up here, if I can somehow manage to climb this hill without getting killed. Oh, there's actually multiple people online right now. Hello, other peoples. Again, okay. I am tracking this through Twitch, so one of the viewers is myself. There it goes, all gone. But yeah, tracking the viewers through Twitch because for whatever reason OBS is super inaccurate. That was loud. Oh, there's a baby. Why is there a child? Now it's raining. I should have added unobtrusive rain, but I didn't. So have fun with the high compression rate. But yeah, this stream is, we're going back to the witch hut. And we are going to attempt to quarry out the entire 30 by 30 area. Which will hopefully increase rates for that farm. I want to get it to at least what? If we're at water level, which is 64 in game, then what I want to be able to do is at least get it to Y50. Set line Y50, then I'll probably unstream there, and then I'll be streaming again possibly tomorrow. But tomorrow I'll be running errands, so it's probably gonna be later than this. And then once I've done the errands, I'll probably get on for another couple hours, go from Y50 to Y40, maybe Y30 if I'm feeling spicy. But yeah, we'll see what I wind up doing, because in terms of everything, in terms of the witch farm, in terms of what I have to do for classes and whatnot, I don't know what's going on. And like, if you know me IRL, you typically know that I know what's going on in terms of like academia. When it comes to everything else, I am completely lost. But there is like a few things that I will know about, a few things that I won't. This is one of the few things that I don't know about right now when it comes to my schooling, because there have been like zero response from all the forms that I've needed to sign for my like all the requirements from all the different departments that I need to get. So it's been nerve-wracking, I guess. I wouldn't say difficult, but I would say nerve-wracking for sure. Because even think about getting into the nursing program, I had to sign a bunch of, like, I wouldn't call them NDAs, but I had to sign a couple of forms saying that I wouldn't talk about clinicals on social media, which I won't. I'm not. But there is the whole thing where like I need to send that in. I don't know who to send it into, so I probably sent it in a little bit later than what they were expecting. I think they were just expecting me to send it to the email that sent it to me, but the way that they worded it was like, oh, we're going to send you a separate email so you can send the forms. But yeah, it's a mess from the system that they decided to give us. I'm waiting on word from a background check. That is probably going to be up in the air for at least a couple of days, because I'm assuming it's being done through federal channels, which if it's done through federal channels, then it's going to take a little bit longer than forever. Maybe Chibi still. In terms of actual gameplay, no. In terms of life and everything else, also probably not. But no, I'm fine. Everything's alright. There's just some things that I need to like figure out a little bit more. This is kind of just to like de-stress and unwind a little bit, I guess. And I think I might have the drops on, so let me know if you can still get the Copper Cave, because I think it ends on the 20th. Also, I'm just realizing how loud the music is. Let me lower that a little bit. I am so sorry. Thought about something. I was like, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's just there's so many things going on. Like, if you can tell by my accent, I'm from the States. Oh, not here for the. Oh, okay. Well, it's good that you're here anyway. But yeah. Um, Hello, Marilona. Oh, wow. I think I'm saying that right. Seems like an interesting. It was Minecraft. Okay, bye. No, it's not free. This is okay. If you are, yeah, it's not free. It's like a $30 game. If you get it on PC version, I still think it's $30 if you get it. Have you not heard? Yeah, that's exactly. Um, Minecraft is quite literally the best-selling game apart from Tetris. Like, are my audio levels good? I think game sounds are still a bit loud because I'm monitoring it myself, so I'm getting like double. So I want to ask if like they're good. I've never taken interest in it before. Oh, well, I'm glad that you decided to watch my stream, even though I'm about like the worst when it comes to actually giving you an idea of what Minecraft is like. Because I am self-proclaimed worst gamer, and yeah, right now, and in terms of like normally what I do, it's mostly just mining. Also, yes, this is technically my main game. It's the one that I started my channel with and everything. Um, the one thing that I do want to say is that I do other games. Sometimes I stream Phasmo with friends. It's so much better with friends. That's in terms of like daily streaming. No, I typically stream Saturdays around noon Central U.S. time. If not, then I had something going on that day, so and usually what's going on is nothing important. I'm uh, usually just either cooking or like one of the clubs that I'm in for uni is doing something, which is not often. Like we do it maybe once or twice. Oh wow, I need more sand. Um, but yeah, we usually do Cyberpunk or Watch Dogs. No, games like that haven't really interested me much. I just want to see what's in this trader. Oh, Mumbo Head. I don't have any emeralds. Oh, and I have 35. uh, well, you see, it is really quite simple what we're doing here, actually. Oh, lordy. Uh, hang on. I need a screenshot of that. How long have I been playing Minecraft? Specifically Java Edition? I've been playing for about less than a year. If you're talking all time, I started with Legacy Console in like the mid 2000s, or no, not mid 2000s, mid 2010s. I was like, I was a bait. I wasn't even born in the mid 2000s. I was barely born in the mid 2000s actually. And then upgraded to Bedrock Edition when I got a new Xbox, which it's I so Legacy was so much better. It's basically Java Edition but for consoles. Playing on Java since 2013. Wow. Okay. I've been yeah Java specifically. I barely started like last maybe a little bit earlier than last year. Gonna start streaming yourself soon. Oh, well, sweet. That's actually really good. Uh, if anything, if what you want to do first is tell your friends that you are starting to stream, because they're usually going to be your best first audience. Uh, and then also tell your friends to tell their friends to keep telling their friends, and then that's how you kind of start. I made the mistake of not telling anyone and hoping and praying that one day one of these will pop off. I, sometimes they participate. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I got some friends that'll do that too. Marilona, I do not feel comfortable giving out my Discord. I already made that mistake once and I almost lost it. So I'm sorry. I know it's probably genuine, but I cannot let let that out. But God, I swear to God, my audio is way too low than it normally is. Like, okay, you know what? Because I fiddled with these settings not that long ago. No, these. I can turn ambiance down because no one really needs to hear that. Also, I'm not like if you notice in my other streams, I am using an actual microphone. And if anything, if you watch my old streams on my YouTube channel, which if you want to check it out, it's on the same name. But I used to do face cam. I'm not doing that now anymore because I have a roommate that usually stays in a lot more, and I don't feel comfortable putting him on camera. I'm fine with me being on camera, but not him. So that's why I've started doing the PNG. Uh, but yeah, I'm just like wondering. Okay, I need more sand, so I was gonna go to that place, and then yeah, maybe I'm a little bit quiet, but it's fine. It's fine. Um, but yeah, if you go back to my channel like towards the start on YouTube, it's again it's the same handle. I was also very much just like barely getting out started with the Java edition. I rarely give out mine anymore. Yeah, that's the thing with Discords is that like it's a good communication device, but that's only for like people that you really really trust. And honestly, it's better to have like I'd say two Discords. You have a burner for servers. Right. Mostly people are just looking to advertise. Yeah, I did that one time by mistake where I gave out my Discord to some hack, and eh, it happened to one of my cousins, and I actually had to block their Discord because every single time I just kept getting uh, server invites for not the safest of safe work servers. They certainly were not OSHA approved. I'll just say that. But yeah, it's like it's good to have like a burner Discord for like servers, and then you have your main Discord for like your friends. I should take my own advice. Uh, but yeah, holy lord, I'm just realizing like how far everything is, and I don't. I beat the Ender Dragon with one of my friends. Lucky for me, I keep myself clean. I've had my Discord account since 2016. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say something real quick. I'm about to turn never been hacked. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say something real quick. Both me and my cousin are about 20, or we're gonna turn 20. I'm gonna turn 20 before him. And the issue with that is he had Discord before me. I never got Discord till the pandemic. Because prior to that, I basically lived like someone from the Amish. Is this a Blaze farm? Oh, I think I went to the Blaze farm by mistake. Oh, I need to see this through now. But yeah, I basically grew up Amish till the pandemic basically forced me to get internet and whatnot, and now I'm making videos for internet strangers. Yeah, this is the Blaze farm. Damn it. So when it comes to a lot of this, I'm very new to a lot of this, so there's some things that I'm like, oh, yeah, I can definitely trust people on the internet. And no, I wasn't actually Amish. I'm just gonna let you know that because if I did say I was Amish, then people are gonna believe that I was actually Amish. I've been around for a very long time. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. That kind of feels right for. I mean, for a lot of my generation, everyone else has been on the internet for a long time, and I grew up, I guess, like a millennial slash Gen Xer, or like somewhere between the two. Whereas a lot of time outside, it was books, TV, movies, VHS. Uh, like the first movie that I watched at home, this was when DVDs were still like king, was 101 Dalmatians on VHS. I have somewhere at my grandma's house, this is where I spent most of my time, was Shrek, I think 1, 2, and I think 3 on VHS back home. Like, and this is when DVDs were starting to kick off. And then I'm still very against streaming. I barely got YouTube TV recently, and because I've always seen it like, oh, streaming is gonna just turn into cable, which it did. Because I just got my cape, so streams. I'm just kidding. Stream's not over yet. But yeah, there's a. See, I just watch YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's better entertainment than what's on TV now. But I got YouTube TV just to get like local news and maybe and like some sports because like despite the horse picture that's been bouncing around in the corner this entire time and the uh, skin that I have, I still enjoy like a lot of like football and I occasionally watch soccer. It's better to watch soccer IRL, like um, particularly USL soccer is better than like MLS. That's my opinion. And of course, there's Liga MX, which is el mero. But again, that's my opinion. Um, and opinions on the internet are divisive. But that's me. But I do watch a lot of football. Again, username point there, and then you can see Dallas fan 393. You can assume I'm a fan of the Cowboys, which is very much indeed true. Um, yeah, there's and then of course like local news. Like I would always recommend at least watching one of the local news channels in your area, just for the sole fact that it is good to at least know what the weather's going to be like the following day. And finding out this bakery is going to be such a pain. What bakery? Or are you watching like three streams at the same time? Because I'm working on a witch farm. Oh, server host. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So that's. I mean, I'm not the best to ask for advice for building, because I think if you were like one of the first ones here on stream, like you would have seen the town that I'm in. Half of that was already pre-generated. Ah, I plan to build a baker. Okay, it was like it was all already like generated from World Gen, and then I just swapped out block pounds. Oh my god, I have weirdly enough developed a habit of choking on my own tongue. You're a builder, so yeah, okay, so that yeah, there's a contrast between like different Minecraft players, builder, technically redstoner, and miner. Because when it comes down to it, I'm pretty sure my house was built on stream. I might check out your channel later. But no, for sure, yeah. This just highlights like the difference between Minecrafters and what you call a jack of all trades. Ah, okay. Jack of all trades, master of none. But it's still better than being like hyper focused on a one specific thing. Because when it comes to me, like yes, I'll like focus in on one thing. Like I really focused in on getting halfway decent at redstone. Did I anger? How the hell did I piss you off? I'm just gonna ignore that. But yeah, when it comes down to me, it's a lot of like redstone tutorial followage and hyper careful gameplay. Because when it came down to me, it was like, what do I do first? Do I go exploring? When I started this world, I was like, do I go exploring or do I like find a place to immediately start settling? And for me, it was settle, and that settling kind of led me to um, end up in the village that I'm in, which is actually a really nice biome, all things considered. And I just got super lucky with where I set up because the end portal is like maybe 100 blocks from where I'm at. Okay, closer to like 500 blocks, but it's still within 1,000 blocks, which is so lucky when it comes to like just randomly like, oh, I found a village. Here's the port. Here's the end portal. This is what I'm going to do. The generation between that and that is between Bedrock and Java is different when it comes to that. And I just happen to get stupid lucky. Now, when it comes to everything else, it's been a lot of chunk base. Because like the swamp I did technically find organically, and then I went on chunk base to find the witch hut. The Nether Fortress was chunk base because I just wanted a blaze farm because I wanted to start making potions just so I could keep making this like nether tunnel. And then when it came to like how I'm decked out fully in diamond enchanted gear, villagers. because obviously they're the easiest. If you get Armor or Villager, you can get instant diamond pretty much. But yeah, I've optimized like the early game ish. I mean, technically, Witch Farm is, I would say mid to late game. I'm not building a shulker box farm because that seems like a pain, and I don't think I'm going to be needing that many shulkers. I just need to figure out where all the water is so I can blot it out. Because again, building in a swamp is a pain, especially mining in a swamp. Forest Pound's desk. I got. Okay, if you need Creaking Hearts, yes, go for a Pale Forest. If you're patient, wait for a Wandering Trader because they will have those those trees in their possible trades. That or that's a Vanilla Tweaks thing, like the Mumbo Head. After the wood, okay, yeah. Then if you're patient enough, then I'd say just wait for a Wandering Trader to just spawn in. For a build. So I want to do things with Pale Oak, but like the only idea that I really have for it is like a center line for a road. Because like in my base, I'm thinking of turning it into like a bit of a town instead of a what's it called? Like an actual like mega base kind of thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure like you're doing the same thing, so you probably have like an idea of what I'm saying. Also, I do have the idea to like void this entire area, like have it go well. That's the AFK platform, but just go all the way down through Bedrock to the Void. But then I have no Elytra, which means I have no way of getting up to there. Oh wait, I need to check something. Is this loud? It's not loud, thank God. That's why I'm moving so fast. I have Death Strider. I forgot. Should I start? Yeah, I think I'm gonna start like digging out the perimeter because I'm gonna forget where exactly it is. So bear with me in my absolutely horrid mining style. And in the last stream, the plan was to get down to Y50. Um, it didn't happen because I wound up throwing my shovel into lava, and then I just rage quit the stream and the game for like a few hours. I mean, I had a bunch of other homework to do, so it's something else. But yeah, I genuinely like did rage quit for like a minute. Thinking because like I promised a friend of mine that I would fight one wither legit, and by that I mean die 80 times and have him do most of the work. And from there, cheese every other wither under the end portal, which, given the fact that I'm going to be mining out this area and I'm probably going to need like 4 or 5 beacons. Well, okay, maybe not 5, but definitely like 4 beacons. Um, it would probably make sense to just cheese a wither now and then fight a wither legit later. Why am I trying to get that with a pickaxe? Okay, sound, display, subtle. Yeah, that's fine. And then, because I'm trying to remember what I need to do for all of these things. MP sleep. One player in the overworld must sleep. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, now I got that squared away, and I need more sand. All right. Is no bedrock isn't spawnable. I don't think. Because if anything, what's going to wind up happening is my inventory is now full. No, not that. But what's going to wind up happening is this is going to be dug down to bedrock, and if bedrock isn't spawnable, then I don't need to do anything else. But if bedrock is spawnable, then I need to lay a layer of scaffolding, which means I need to find bamboo, which means I need to make a bamboo form. Or I could just do slabs again, which are also non-spawnable blocks, but who has the time to cut down trees and do all that? I mean, apparently I do. But do you really want to see that, chat? I mean, probably you do because you are watching this stream. I have like a love-hate relationship with streaming right now. It's like it's fun to do, and the shrink that I'm seeing has been saying like, seeing as I'm having other issues, it's like keep doing it and maybe even start monetizing it. But it's a hobby, and I don't want to monetize a hobby. And apparently, it recently came out too that in terms of Twitch revenue, Twitch actually takes the lion's share, and then creators like if you're not a Twitch partner, which I'm not, Twitch takes like 50% of all your ad revenue, and then whatever is given to, I believe. And then if you're a partner, it takes it down to Twitch takes then 30%, but that's still like insane when it comes down to it. Because take like the uber small creators. the ones that are starting this up and are planning on making like it. It's very discouraging to see that. I sleep. Let me sleep. Technically, they aren't aggroed on me. Please, come on. Game. Come on. Okay. And a majority of what I gather from this will be burned. Like the only things that I'll probably keep will be the deep slate and the ores, obviously, because those are like the two things that I want. Because I have tons of cobble, and I even have a cobble generator for some reason. And then I also have plenty of dirt, and if I need more dirt, I can always just get more dirt. Yeah, that's not going to be awkward at all. I mean, granted, after all this is cleared out, I'm not going to need the scaffolding or the staircase that I'm going to be like carving into this anymore. Because if anything, I can just get a line of scaffolding to go over to the main farm. Now the question is will the tool survive? They probably will, but the other question is will I survive? Probably not, because I think I haven't checked chunk base in a while for this seed, and if anything, well, this was generated before the update. But if anything, there is probably like a massive cave opening that leads into a deep dark. And I'm not talking about like just the deep dark biome. I am talking about like a full on just deep dark um deep what are they called? Ancient city, that's what it's called. I was mining out a single chunk. This did not take as long. I'm like noticing. Maybe I might choose a wither. Or three. Then again, I don't have looting anymore. Which doesn't bode too well, all things considered, because of just about everything. Because Wither Skulls are stupidly hard to get. I mean, everyone who's played Minecraft probably knows that. I think me and Sky, usually the other guy that's on stream half the time. I haven't invited. Well, no, it's because we still both need to re-download Essential. But like the last time we were hunting for Wither Skulls, I think we were able to get some, but that's just because we had looting 2 and looting 3 respectively. And then we just wound up getting extremely lucky. We would get on a hot streak for like maybe 15-20 minutes, and we would get 2 skulls in that time, and then it would just be dead for about an hour before we got maybe another 1 or 2 skulls. And the amount of times we both died is something for the highlight reel. But this this is gonna take 4 years. Well, God willing, by the time I graduate, I will have completed this project. Oh lordy. What the hell am I on about right now? I still need to get mending for my helmet and my was it my pants? My hat, yeah. Are they gonna spit it again? Yeah, yeah, they are. Really, most of these blocks either despawn. Oh, these are also blocks. I'm gonna be collecting the granite, and the andesite, and the diorite. Gonna collect those because I mean, yeah, those are not hard to come by blocks, all things considered, but they are blocks that you'd rather have and not need than need and not have. Or at least that's me. Like, I play Minecraft in like a weird way. If Stream Elements is working, it probably is. Because I don't have any like actual animations that play constantly through that. Which, I mean, I should... If you're gonna do anything, you better do it right. And this is one of the things that I need to do right, which is, like, get some more elements for my streams. And then I might think about monetizing. Because once I do that, then there'll be incentive to... It's already getting tight. So I'm, again, streaming out of my dorm. And all we have for seating arrangements are these uncomfortable as all heck plastic chairs that were probably maybe 50 cents a pop from the supplier that are in every dormitory. Honestly, I think these chairs are in every room in the university. Apart from classrooms, like the study rooms, they have these chairs and they're just as uncomfy. It's like it's like the one time that I've actually considered buying a seat cushion, because normally I can sit in just about anything and be fine. But like the floor would be more comfortable. But then if I was sitting on the floor, then I wouldn't be able to see my monitors. And if I can't see my monitors, I can't stream. And if I can't stream, well, I mean, I can always just go outside and touch grass. But yeah, who wants to touch grass now? I also gotta be very careful when I get like to the witch farm, because I remember the kill chamber is not suffocation but entity cramming. And the way entity cramming works, you just cram a bunch of minecarts into one spot, and that does the trick usually. But the issue that I'm going to run into is I'm going to forget where I specifically put the entity cramming chamber and wind up releasing all the minecarts into the world, causing a bunch of lag for myself. And that's going to be a no bueno. I don't think that's going to happen. More than likely, I'm going to wind up breaking something that's going to let all the redstone that's down there get wet. And then that's also just as no bueno, but it'll be fine. Honestly, I think this is a record of viewers for any given stream that I've had. I think the record for one of my VOD watches is 1,000 views, but more than likely they were all bots that were registered in India and Pakistan. Is my mic that... No, it's fine. Oh, you're still here. Okay. I mean, I kind of assumed, seeing as the number never went below 2. This stream is going to be a good long while. I'm getting slightly worried now. Because there's like a spawning radius. Well, no, the spawning radius is fine. The sun's directly overhead. Is this actually producing? Oh, okay. Why are you making noise now? Okay, I think that would be under blocks, no? I think... No, it's not under blocks. Friendly mobs? Oh, it's under friendly mobs, okay. That is so weird. Music sounds. Why is it... I mean, I get it, they're entities, but I'd expect them to be under, I thought they'd be under, like, blocks or something. I think after I do get this all cleared out, and this farm is working at, I'm going to say 99% efficiency. Because nothing is ever going to be 100% efficient. I'm going to probably attempt to do some building. My voice sounded so convincing there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do the buildings. Yes, I know how to place block. But no, in all seriousness, I might try to do some building. I did some in creative. I just made a copy of the world and then just like messed around with a wall palette that I need to put onto this world, but also maybe want to change the shape of the building because it's just a flat rectangle. Because I guess it's like my iron and bone meal farm because the iron golems drop roses. But then the issue is like I'm also no builder, so I might get Sky on for that and actually have him like help me with the building aspect to maybe change the shape a little bit. And I also need to wrangle another villager in there because somehow one of them got disappeared with one of the updates, I guess, which broke the iron farm. And I can't remember the design that I got it from. So if I ever like reset and do another long form World Series, the iron farm that I build off the bat is probably going to be a completely different design than the one that I have right now. And then another thing that I need to do is get organized. Because if you go to my base, it is chest monster after chest monster after chest monster. And that's that it's like maybe 30 chests total that are just strewn about everywhere. And of those 30 chests, I know only maybe two of them are actually organized. Why are you staring at me now? Anyway, oh, that's dumb. I mean, by the time I finish getting all these slabs out of here, I shouldn't need my axe anymore. And then from there on, it'll just be my pick and my shovel. I'm just like, it'll be fine. I mean, I'm not gonna have a whole lot to get through. It's not like I'm digging, what, well over close to 1 million blocks now. I do, okay, stats, items. I am, what is this times use? Yeah, okay, so I am running up on, what is it, general, what is it, what would it be, items mined? Wow, I've jumped a lot. 196 deaths. is insane. So, no raids won. Shulker boxes open, none because I didn't have one. Half a day sneaking. That was probably when I was in the Nether. Times played 11 days, 11.24 days. Time since last death 8 hours. That is sad that it's only been 8 hours since I last died. Since last reset, 27 2 minutes. 12 days with world. So I've been on this world for a total of 12 IRL days. $313 stone pickaxes crafted. This was before I got the iron farm. I don't remember ever crafting 5 pickaxes. But yeah, I'm running up on almost 100,000 items mined with pickaxes alone. So if you add the shovels in there, I'm basically there. Okay, I'm doing math now because screw it. I'm actually curious about this. It is 40736 plus 2865 plus 15266 plus whatever I mined with the shovel, which was 8111. I'm almost at 100,000 blocks. I'm about 10 off. Well, not 10, 10,000 off. But yeah, for sure, I have mined a hell of a lot of blocks. It's like a two-way curse with like the uh, what are they called? The diamond tools, which yes, they're like really good in terms of durability, and netherite is not in my near future. But the issue then arises with ¿cómo se dice? Like repairing them, because anytime you want to repair them, then you have to actually like get 30 levels to repair each tool from basically broken. And given the fact that I don't have like a super efficient mob farm, I mean I have my zombie spawner back by my base, but zombies only give you so much XP. And the fact that I mine a lot and I run through these tools like there's no tomorrow is insane. Put myself to sleep. the toolware pack not working? Whatever. Seems like now's a good time to go to bed. It feels wrong letting items just despawn right now. It's like all things considered is like yes, I could technically use them, but am I going to? I'm not. And if I do keep them, they're just gonna wind up clogging up a whole bunch of space in my non-existent storage system right now. Where did I leave off? I did the thing that I don't like what I do sometimes when I don't leave myself. Ah, okay. I hope you enjoy it because whatever it is probably gonna be good. Uh, yeah, I did the thing where I didn't leave myself a defined start and end point, so I don't know what side's the long side and what side's the short side now. Okay, I've been noticing that bug happening a little bit more often now. Sooner or later, this game's going to be just as buggy as Bedrock. Because I think Bedrock's been getting a lot of optimization, hasn't it? Compared to like Java recently. Because now it's been more and more. Like I've been noticing a few more bugs. That or it's just the fact that I'm running this on a laptop instead of an actual gaming PC because despite everything, I am flat broke. So there's a reason why this is all being done off of an old. I wouldn't say old. It's like, well, no, in terms of technology. Once it's like past the 5 year mark, then it's ancient. But yeah, it's like a 5 year old laptop now at this point. It's like trying to do a lot of thinking because in terms of like what I've been doing recently, there's like a lot of things that I've just like need to figure out. Also, are we no longer mad at Duolingo for using AI? Or is this like a ploy to get back to Duolingo with the drops that they're having? Probably both. Although, we've been pretty good at being mad for a long time. It's not the right key that I needed to press. Yeah, I have a habit of fat fingering my keyboard a lot. I sort of gotta keep. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. Just gonna wait for the durability ping to hit, which is should be soon, and then I'm gonna go heal my axe. Which, yeah, I have a lot more space to go. So this is seeming like a 2-axe job. Once I keep choking on my own damn tongue. I mean, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I'm a lector at like my local church, and I'm still managing to choke on my own tongue. Like, I should be used to public speaking by now, but apparently not. I genuinely don't know how it happens because I'm talking normally and something happens where my tongue just decides, I'm gonna fall down the back of your throat and try to kill you. So I don't know if that's just an issue of me being heavyset or an issue of just me forgetting how muscles work and where to put my tongue when I'm speaking. More than likely, it's the former rather than the latter because I don't know what the hell's going on half the time. The race is tomorrow. Okay. Probably been easier with like a World Eater or a TNT Duper, but issue with that is um, I already have the witch farm set up with all the redstone and everything, and if I used a World Eater, that would all be blown to hell. And I don't want that to happen. And for a way for it not to happen is to uh, whatchamacallit, build the whole thing out of obsidian again, and then take that down. Oh, okay, so the deform tools is actually working. And then go from there. But something I don't intend on doing. So I suffer. It's not a huge amount of suffering. I mean, it's not like I don't enjoy doing this. It's just hard to be entertaining. Yeah, I'm gonna go and take my leave now. Then I'm also gonna turn off hostile mobs and blocks off in preparation for my mob spawner. Because the way I have it set up is not properly. And by not properly, I mean I have a dispenser clock right next to trapdoors, which you can guess what that means. There's constantly clicking noises that are absurdly loud. So the long trudge back will be long, and then the wait to actually heal or fix everything, not heal. It's just trying to think. Because I know I need to do that. But do I also want to try and get mending on everything else? No, I'm not going to do that because it's going to be annoying. I'm out of food. That's also another excuse. I need to stock up on that and then trash a lot of what I have in my inventory right now. And once I do that, I believe I'll be home free to finish at least that first bit. Then, oh lordy, that actually means I'm gonna have to keep doing this a lot. I'm gonna time how long it takes for me to get from A to B again, because there's no way that it takes less than like 20 minutes. It took less than 20 minutes. It feels like it takes so much longer because of how far it is and how much just nothing there is, I guess. And technically, yes, I could move all of this to the nether roof, but it's not gonna be a fun ride for myself. Why is it always raining in this world? I mean, for the love of all that is holy, I've never not seen it not rain here. The iron and not the rotten flesh. I have two dropper clocks. Yeah, I think now I can just go and fix everything. And the reason why I did it that way is because all my filters here are made of dirt or cobblestone or some variation thereof. And if I put dirt or cobblestone in, they're all gonna break. I mean, you probably knew that. You watch Impulse, right? Not the only one that does that. So still popular YouTuber. Uh, this is what I was gonna do. This is just AFK, so I'm gonna just put this on the chatting screen because it's like literally nothing's gonna happen. There's no point in clipping anything. It's just gonna be that massive wall of text as well as a whole bunch of zombies. It's actually might heal faster than I would think because usually because it applies to armor as well whenever you're wearing it. So if I just took my armor off, then it wouldn't matter. Just hear everything burning right now. I just wonder if like are the rotten chests full? Okay, not entirely. This one still has room, and so do these two. Why do you have cobblestone in you? Oh, the one the filters broke the last time. Never mind. I know why. I'm gonna go and trash these bits of cobblestone then. The reason why I have that back entrance is because I have broken this farm so many times that I may as well just keep it so I can fix it easier. This is like this is tedium on another level, but it's fine. Maybe. Like, do I have? Okay, what do I have on these? Efficiency on breaking 3. Fortune efficiency on breaking 3. This one doesn't have unbreaking, but that's fine. This one has unbreaking 2. That's also fine, but I'd rather it be higher, but I'm not going to get an unbreaking villager if they even trade that. Or that's only a natural thing, but it's fine that I don't have it on all of them. There's just going to be a lot of waiting till like this whole thing fills up. does. A couple of strikes, and then boom. Yeah, it was probably early. It's fine. Probably far enough from the mic that y'all can't hear it, but it's fine. Rather keep that off. Anyway, my sword's already half healed. That's actually really good. So it's just another matter of waiting again. I feel bad for my home university. It's just sad that it's like we used to be a good sports program, one of the best in the state at the very least, and now we're just kind of the laughing stock of the entirety of college sports, except for volleyball. We've been doing good in volleyball, but literally everything else has just been like, no, y'all just are trash. I miss UTEP. I don't know if we're supposed to be mad at Duo anymore. Because it's just. I feel like that was just a blunder that they made on their own, and they've corrected. If anything, I think they went way too far in the other direction. Yeah, like that's how Duo got so popular. I mean, it's a decent language learning app, but I wouldn't call it the best. Did we drop some more of the copper armor pieces? It's a leather tunic. No, it didn't. All right, well, whatever. Oh wait, this is still like the owned 3D piece that I like still have held over from that when I used to use owned 3D. Now it's Stream Elements, but I need to figure that out soon. I doubt I ever will, but so be it. There we go. Still not healed. Or fixed. God, why do I keep saying, well, this, everyone says it like that. It's almost there. I feel like it's like when you're watching a loading screen, like the last few points are just so annoying to get to. Baked potato. I don't know if I should eat that baked potato. Especially if it was dropped by a zombie. It's probably good. It's probably fine. I mean, if the zombie was able to come back to life, there must be some mega preservatives in there. Which means that the food should be safe. Should be. We're all fine and dandy right now. It's fine. I feel kind of like for kicks that I should just apply for Twitch membership or like Twitch partner status. Because I mean, it feels like more of a roulette than like an actual set of criteria that you have to achieve before you can get to Twitch member status, or not Twitch member, Twitch partner. Because wasn't it a few years ago that the CEO of Twitch actually applied for to be a Twitch partner and was rejected? Because I feel like that, like it's just a crapshoot at this point. Because I remember I watched Skizzleman a lot. And then I recently his wife started streaming Puppy's Tummies, and he was saying on one of his streams that like as soon as her first stream was over, she applied for Twitch membership or Twitch partner status. I keep saying membership, Twitch partner status, and she got Twitch partner almost immediately. And I'm thinking like, yeah, then it's 100% a crapshoot for Twitch partner because I'm assuming it would be based off of account age plus viewers plus followers and then like some other metric of like engagement. And I am not seeing that because it feels like there's a level of non-engagement. Like, because well, I mean, it feels like there's no that because again, what happened with the Twitch CEO and how many people apply to be Twitch partners? They've had their account for years. They have people who interact all the time. They have a lot of followers. They have a lot of donos going in, and then they attempt to get Twitch partner status and then aren't able to get it for some reason or another, so have to reapply and then reapply and reapply. So I'm just like wondering what's the issue? Like, why is there some kind of disconnect with that? It's fixed up. So it's maybe another little bit of a wait. And then back to the swamps to continue mining, to continue digging, to continue doing all that. And then so normally I stream for like 3 hours, and the last two streams that I've done were about maybe 2 hours, less than less than about that, less than about 2 hours, and then yeah, because I'm in like normally I stop streaming at maybe like what 4 or 5 o'clock, and then immediately attempt to upload the VOD, which so far has been working out. And then from there, it's just like a matter of praying that any of it gets traction. And I know this is not something you should do, especially when you're first starting out with stuff like this, is look yourself up on Social Blade. And I've made that mistake way too many times. And I've been going off of their like projection statistics, and if anything, I like their projection statistics are also probably based off of like BS math that doesn't even work. So it's a whole matter of like, is it's a crapshoot if you get big. I'm checking it right now. Which again, bad thing that I'm not. I shouldn't be doing this. But here I am doing it anyway. Yeah, 11 subs, 2,000 views, 44 videos, and only 11 subs. And I made the mistake of in the entirety of like from May to June, I did not stream at all. And that kind of, I guess, killed my momentum that I was writing. Because all things considered, I did have a little bit of momentum that I was carrying through. So, in terms of like how much I should be getting pushed, it makes sense that from last year, I was like, it was a slow climb, but it was going up. But now that I took that break, it makes sense that it's no longer at the point of what it was, like the growth. Because if I had kept up this streaming habit through the summer, I would have probably been closer to maybe 30 subs according to their projections. I would have been around 20 subs more accurately. But yeah, I did the thing that you're not supposed to do. And yeah, honestly, yeah, that makes sense that like I screwed up, like genuinely. That when I was doing all this, like I should have just kept going. I should have kept streaming over the summer, which yeah, I mean that makes sense. I should have maybe only taken a break for about a week and then maybe got back into it after I took that little bit of a break, and that would have probably kept the momentum going. Because if I look at the Twitch projections, of course, after a decade of doing this, it'll say that I'll finally hit 250. But like with YouTube's futures, it's like zero. It's looking more it not more and more. It's looking less and less likely that it'll be in any way successful to the point of like, oh, I can say, oh, I reached 10K subs at some point. Now, there is reasoning to monetize my Twitch in the very least. Oh, that's why it's dropping baked potatoes because I'm using a fire aspect sword. I'm like not smart. but yeah, going back to what I was saying about monetizing Twitch, then like I'm assuming this is not genuine like train of thought where I'm actually like knowing what's going on. But the reason why I'm thinking that if I monetize my Twitch, I'll have a better shot at increasing my viewer count is because then technically ads will run on my Twitch channel. Then that would mean I get a tenth of a cent from Twitch. And by that I mean ads will start being shown on my platform, which Twitch likes because then they can make money off of me, if that makes sense. So they can make money off of you, then you are, I guess, set up in a way. So if I do that, then that'll increase the follower count on Twitch, and then hopefully by that, people will start clicking over to YouTube. Twitch will be pushing my content more in like a positive feedback loop. They'll be seeing that they can make money off of me, which means they'll push my channel, which means they'll get which means that I'll get more viewers, more followers, which means Twitch will push more, and so on and so forth. Now, then by that point, I'll have reached like a state of equilibrium. They're constantly pushing my content. I'm getting more followers. That's what I think would happen, and that's what I think happens with YouTube. Once you're able to monetize a channel, then YouTube starts pushing more of your content. And then once that happens, then I'll be able to like take this a little bit more seriously. Um, so I don't know. I could be entirely wrong about that. Usually I am wrong about these things. I swear to God, I saw baked potatoes in here somewhere. Yes, I do. I do have baked buns. Oh God. Well now, I'm turning on hostile mob sounds again because that was not fun. Holy Lord, that scared me. Holy Jesus. All right, we're gonna continue on from that, and I need to change from that screen to this screen on OBS, and I also don't have a stream deck, so there's another reason why my streams are such of poor quality. You know, I'm not gonna question the fact that I have an iron pickaxe on me. But yeah, that is just, I don't know. That's just a thought that I have. That is that if I do monetize Twitch, then that'll hopefully start to push my content more because then they can make money off of me and I can make money off of them. You know, I scratch their back, they scratch mine, kind of thing. And it would just have to see where it goes from here because if it does actually work that way, then yeah, I'll probably be able to hit 10 followers pretty quickly. Well, I do have 10 followers, more than 10 followers because Brain is being stupid. But yeah, the whole like goal of this is just really to have fun, and if it does blow up, then it blows up. But honestly, monetizing does sound like a good idea right now. And if I am able to monetize well, then that's like another second source of income. Which, granted, capitalistic society, you need money to live. Um, I doubt that's never going to change. I need to hook up my actual mic. I'm not going to hook up my actual mic. It's going to be too much of a hassle. Ooh, okay. Why do I always get scared of the gas noises? I know they can't technically get to me in here, but it still does like creep me out a little bit. I don't know. It's probably just a me thing that I'm just like hyper paranoid of dying in Minecraft. And I have it on normal difficulty, which means like it's a little bit harder to die, I guess. I mean, it's not peaceful, like granted, but and it's still very much indeed annoying to die in game. But it's not as painful, I guess. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I forgot. Oh, that's what I need to turn off. Alright, so let's keep it going. Is this This is gonna take me literal forever. So this is gonna be like the next 3 days of streaming. It's gonna be just mining and mining and mining and mining and mining till we're just tired of mining, and it's still going to be mining and mining and mining and mining. Now, if I was a better editor, I would be doing this off camera. I would be maybe recording it and doing a time lapse. If I had flashback, that would be even more so what I'd be doing right now. But I don't have either of those two. I don't have editing skills, and I also don't have flashback mod. So there's no chance that I am going to be doing a mining time lapse. And plus, I kind of sort of made a pseudo promise that I wouldn't do much work on this world off camera. Like if I need to do like enchanting, I'll do that off camera. Or if I need to do like a lot of crafting, then I'll do that off camera because that's kind of the boring part of the game. I know mining is also the boring part, but it's called the series is called Off Camera Mining, ironically for a reason. Because and that reason is just to be like, oh yeah, everyone else mines off camera. Well, I mine on camera. All the other work is done off camera. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was funny when I first came up with it. I don't know if it still holds up, but hey, people are watching, so no, never mind that. There's ain't nobody watching me now. And there it is. The bot that I was inevitably waiting for. The one that you cannot set up to auto mod. Because for whatever reason they've managed to change the code for every letter that they use. And this one's Russian, so that's fun. I honestly have a better chance of getting viewers on Kick, and I don't even gamble. I'm not even of age to gamble. Well, no, technically I am because I can buy Texas State Lotto tickets, but yeah. I mean, I genuinely do not like these bots. They are not in the least bit productive. I mean, of course, there are people that have fallen for them, but let's be honest, not a lot of people do anymore. But if they're still around, then that means enough people have fallen for them. In that case, I am very disappointed in humanity. And I think after this stream, I'm going to monetize my channel, see if that helps maybe boost interactions. Because it feels like it should, given the fact that, like, they're trying to make money off of the content that I put out. I have a feeling as a reminder that this series isn't totally vanilla. It's I got vanilla tweaks on, and I've got a couple of not modded recipes, but recipes that should be in game, or that I believe should be in game, like Blackstone recipes. And honestly, I believe that Deep Slate should also be craftable or generatable in some sense of the word. Because there's like a whole lot that you can do with Deep Slate that you really can't do because you don't have access to so much of it. I mean, technically, you do have access to it. You can just go mine. But there are just some times where you need so much of it and you just don't want to go mining, so you'd rather have like a way to generate it. I mean, that's why we have cobble generators for a reason. And it's such an abundant block too that it should be easier to like obtain or generate, period. Because everything below y negative 10 is automatically just deep slate. Deep. I can't talk anymore. Like it, my tongue is genuinely trying to kill me. I'm almost done with the wood. And then that means I can start on the stone and the dirt and the other stuff that I need to get rid of. Because by the point that I'm done, oh lordy, this is gonna take me actual forever. I keep saying that, and I should shut up about it because I feel like I'm complaining about it, but I kind of am. In a sense, like I am genuinely complaining about how long it's taking. I'm also complaining about like it's so annoying right now. It's hard to be entertaining when you're just digging and there's like no one to talk to. And I was digging from the wrong spot. I think I should be square again. I don't even know if I was square to begin with. That was a remnant of one of the trees that was here. Yeah, I think I'm square again. Okay, I won't have to worry about nothing anymore. Except for where water is, because that's going to be to clear up, isn't it? And it was pretty bold of me to assume that only a stack of sand would be needed. It's going to be a hell of a lot more. Hello, other viewer. If you're feeling chatty, go ahead. If not, it's fine. Just before you leave, if you enjoy just watching mining or are curious as to see what's going on later, why not leave a follow? It helps. It genuinely does. And they left. I wonder if Stream Elements has like a live viewer count metric. Because if it does, then I'm going to be using that soon. Just tack it up there. See if like that helps also entice viewers to stick around. I mean, I highly doubt it, but you never really know, do you? This hopefully doesn't start getting witches to spawn. Because that would be a really bad thing right now, because I am more than ill-equipped to handle. Okay. I think I'll realize it when I get to it. And I don't think that matters if it's exposed to air, like the kill chamber and all that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way because I don't have a sponge, and I'm not about to go after an ocean monument right now. Because especially the fact that they don't usually have sand, or not sand, friggin' sponges. I'm gonna get the ones closer to the redstone actually because that is more nerve-wracking when it comes to actually mining things out. Technically, will probably not have any issues with this redstone here, but paranoia is a little bit better because it makes you a little bit safer, at least in this regard. All of the time, paranoia just makes you a little bit more dangerous. And yeah, I guess I can start digging some of the dirt out at least. At least the dirt that's not near water. God, the shovel is so good. A little too good, but it's God. Only thing it doesn't have is silk. And honestly, I think that's just about fine right now. Because I don't need grass. And all I need is for it to dig fast and efficiently. Well, efficiently also means fast. But it just needs to dig. And honestly, I'm glad I decided to craft a shovel for this because if not, I'd still be doing this with my fist. And Yo would genuinely not want to see that because the last time I decided to try and mine out multiple chunks worth of space, it was not fun in the slightest for any party involved. do this all up again, I'm just gonna let it despawn because I don't need it. I can get more in the future. Probably get a free cam mod, huh? Just to see if like the witch farm is still working. Because I mean, it probably still is. Like given that I've been loading it, but yeah, the whole it'll probably start working more when I get lower. There's like a certain radius where you have to be away from it for it to actually start working more efficiently for some reason. Despite the fact that you'd think that Minecraft would want to spawn everything like directly on top of you, because it is supposed to be a survival game. You're supposed to like have everything that is supposed to try and kill you on top of you to try and kill you, but I guess in that sense, if they did do that, it would be a little too unfair. I don't think y'all can hear that. I have a air freshener going off every like 30 minutes because just to keep the room nice and fresh. But I don't know if y'all can hear that because it's like really close to where my mic is. But I mean, if anything, I would have heard it myself because I'm also monitoring my stream. So eh, it's probably fine. God, this shovel is so good. I'm realizing this that every Minecraft world that I do, I take on some stupidly large mining project. And every single time it's like, I do wind up completing it though. Like, that's the one thing I've been very consistent about is completing these stupidly long mining projects. dirt again. Damn. All right. I'll pick up any of what still not despawned yet. Keep doing that. Oh lord. Alright, let's keep this train rolling. Really rolling as best we can, given the wheels that have already fallen off. And it's raining. God, you gotta love the compression. I believe I am going to be ending stream here shortly, probably in about an hour. Because I still gotta get myself fed, and so yeah. I did not even get anywhere close to my goal. My goal was to get to, I think, what did I say? Y 50? I'm at Y 62. So I am like nowhere close to even getting to my goal. I think I need to be streaming and digging for another like 7 hours to even get assumedly close. That's assuming that I don't have to like go fix any of my tools, which yeah, that's gonna have to happen because these things they're gonna break. So I feel real bad about the compression right now because this is gonna be absolute hell when YouTube is uploading it. Because I already can't record in high definition. So all my videos are capped, I think, at 1080p. And that means that all of this like force pixelates everything. I think I have enough dirt to finally cover up the lot of this. And as I say that, I'm pretty sure I'm now wrong. It's like the whole commentator's curse, I guess. As soon as you open your mouth about something, then something inevitably goes wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Because that would be smart. Ah, gee, whoa. I just caught the edge of my knee on a drawer that I have under my desk. Oh, Lord. That hurt. Oh, I got like that one corner where like, oh, it's just like between the bones. Oh, that hurt. Should be enough, and then I can actually go through and bulldoze the whole thing. Alright, now I can actually start mining everything out. Oh lord, this. I sound like I'm complaining. Like, I am complaining, but it is something that I do enjoy doing in Minecraft, is just these, again, stupidly large mining projects that normally should be undertaken fairly late game. Like, after you have multiple beacons, netherite tools, and perfect enchants, whereas I'm over here kind of mid game doing this, which is ill advised, I'd say, especially if you're going to consider taking this on yourself. Wait for like wait for late game to actually start doing a stupidly large mining project. Because then I think it'll be a little bit faster, and if you're not patient, a little bit more enjoyable. Because then you're just tearing through everything. Again, that also just depends on the person. Oh no. Oh lordy. Okay. I think I will leave the witch hut on some kind of pillar. Or at least I'll dig 10 blocks down from the witch hut, and then I'll be able to dig underneath it Because right now I don't feel safe doing that because I don't know if I'm going to unleash something stupid on this world. Which, I mean, I already have. That's called me. I'm the stupid. Oop, I fell in a hole. It's hard to say that you fell in a hole when you're currently attempting to dig a hole. All these entities are going to wreak havoc on my computer. I'm glad that he spawned after like 5 minutes, but still, it's going to be a pain. Especially while they're still here, because then that's like, oh my god, why did I decide to like just let everything despawn instead of collecting everything in the chest like I normally do? Still with this first layer, at least the dirt. Then I can move on to the stone. I'm realizing I'm gonna have to heal my shovel like at the end of this desperately. Alright, now sleep time. Now pickaxe time. Then I'm getting off. Okay, I think this is where I'm gonna call my stream. Uh, I am probably gonna be streaming again tomorrow at uh, sometime around this time again because I've got really nothing to do other than maybe some chores around the dorm, and then we'll keep digging down that hole. So stay safe, be nice to everyone, and yeah.